Rightio, we are here at the wonderful, windy and wet Ballina for the second day of the atomic round of the Daiwa BREAM series. We have had nearly 40 boats full of very excitable anglers get blown around all over the joint today, but they have got plenty of big bream to weigh in today. Yesterday, leading this event, we had Blake O'Grady from Brisbane weighed just under 3 kilos of fish. And on the known boater side, another Brisbaneite, Mick Thompson, put just over 2 kilos of fish on. Will those guys last till top today? Depends on what they've caught out there. It is a cold and nasty day. I've been sporting the Ugg boots all day, and I didn't even take the wet weather gear off to start the weigh-in because it's probably going to rain again fairly soon. But our scorers look like they're ready in the tent. Big thanks to Lauren and Bridget, Nicole there for getting the back end sorted. Nicole's running the live stream, which you can see on www.abt.org.au. Yeah, have a wave to the camera, Nicole. Go on, stick your hand in front. There you go. And let us get the weigh-in started. First angler we got to weigh in. Who's coming first? Bobby Sproul. He was my non-boater today, so poor fella got gypped a couple of half an hour of fishing. And Bobby, you got your first fish on an aqua today.
Yeah, fantastic. We don't do that at home, so it's all new for me.
You got 2 fish for 750 grams there, mate. There is your souvenir ticket. And go let those fellas go in the trawler harbour. Good on ya. I can see he's from Lakes Entrance, and he's going to be throwing aquas at everything now, I reckon. Big Bobby Sproul. You know he was Victorian because he didn't have rain pants on. He didn't think it was cold. All right. Let's get Darren Dizzy Borger. Dizzy, leave your fish there first, mate. Come and have a chat first, because anyone who's watching the live stream here may have seen you on AFC in the old days when we used to get about 25 of us and go on a tour of Eastern Australia, whacking heaps of big bream, bass and barra. They were the days, weren't they?
Yeah, sure were. Can't do it nowadays. I'm too old.
Don't you reckon you keep up with the pace of filming and drinking?
Oh, certainly not keep up with the pace. It was bad enough out there today. I was over it like 4 hours ago.
Tell us about this arena. We had to pull it in a little bit because of that big swell running down the bar. That you said yesterday that suited your sort of fishing. How was that so?
Well, I can't spend time out in those breakwalls anymore. Not like I used to when I was younger. So I prefer to fish the calmer water further inside. So there's a lot of good deep reefs in the river there. So, yeah, with those walls cut off, it meant that I had half a chance of competing with everyone this weekend. All
right, what do you got for us today? Go grab a bag of fish.
Oh, I think it's close to yesterday's weight.
There you go. That's good. Close to yesterday is good. So Darren Dizzy Borg, 5 fish. I've got to check them all now because Brett Hyde let 6 through yesterday. Mate, you've got one really nice fish in there. I reckon that's going to be better than yesterday's weight. You weighed around 2.3 yesterday? I don't know. Pretty much the same, eh? 239. Well done, Dizzy. Good on you, buddy. Darren Dizzy Borg probably moves Dizzy into the lead. It's always good to lead early. All right, Bridget is thumping away on the calculator there. Let's get our next angler up. Glenn Sturrock spent the day fishing with Craig Simmons today in the big old bass cat, mate, and you had a good day on the water, it feels like.
Better than yesterday.
What happened today that was different, mate? It rained a bit harder. Do they like the rain?
No, my boater was asleep and I got to have the whole boat to myself.
Oh, you got to run it yourself. Okay, well, let's get those 5 fish on there for Glenn Sturrock. They go 1.73 kilos, mate. There you go. Special. Well done. Where is your ticket coming? I don't know. When it comes out, I'll put it in my pocket for you. You don't get a ticket. Don't know why. But he wants a ticket. If you go fast enough on the way home, you'll get one. Michael Capilli. Bring a fish up, mate. I know you had, what did you have, 1 on the first day? And how many today?
3. You got 3.
3 fish. And they're decent fish, mate. 2 more of those are up there.
I was. Yesterday was hard because I lost 3 and dropped 3. And they were good. Yep. Today that was pretty much it, but I think there were a couple little hits. But yeah, that's all right. It was a good day.
Good day. Well, let's get them on the scales. 3 fish for Michael Capilli. They weigh in at 1.45 kilos, mate. 5 of those. You've got a good day going on.
Right, Tuesday. Thanks,
well done, Michael. Swapped over from being a non-boater to being a boater in this event to get another non-boater in. That's we like to see that. One of the smallest boats in the fleet, and he's getting the job done with a few big fish. Just needed 2 more to get right up there. All right. It's either Alan or Adrian, Lovell or Lavelle. What is it?
Andrew Lovell.
Andrew Lovell. You know your doppelganger in Victoria makes me all confused, but you got 1 nice fish there. And what did your one weigh yesterday? You got 2 yesterday? 450. It's bigger today, 580, the one today. There you go. You're on the way up. Grab your ticket there. Thank you very much for travelling all the way from Tasmania to fish with us here at Ballina. Good to see the weather's about just as cold as it is down there as well. All of the coverage from this event so far, including yesterday's highlights, can be found on our website, which is www.abt.org.au. You can see the guys in action in their boats. Not live, but we put together highlights each night. Let's get Cameron Hall up from Mo Tackle. And I said you had to bring me 5 today, mate, to do some damage. And what happened?
It rained.
It rained, and how many have you got for us?
I got 3.
3 there. Let's get them on the scales and get a weight for you. 1, 2, 3 for 1.125. That's your ticket, mate. I reckon about 50 more lures off that tournament shelf at Mo Tackle, you'll be sweet.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Just like to thank both of my boaters for the weekend, trying to fight that electric against that current and that wind. I mean, I'm at the back just casting away, happy days. So
Yeah, it is. It's good work for the non-boaters here, isn't it?
It's really good. Thanks, guys.
Good on you, mate. Well done, Cameron. Started fishing ABT this year, and we have definitely got him hooked. Fish hooked right in the mouth. He's coming to all the events. All right, Scotty Sanderlands, current Queensland Open champ. Are you bringing an impressive bag for me today? Feels all right.
Oh, 4.
4, you're one short. 4 of the right ones, but let's get it up there and see what it takes you to. That takes you another 1.67 kilos to your bag yesterday. Haven't got a 1.1 kegger in there?
No, definitely not.
And you're looking forward to defending your Queensland Open Championship later this year?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Well, last year I remember you said the prize money went to a bathroom, so this year I reckon it's something for the boat. Got another bathroom to renovate. Dangerous man. All right, Paul Mazzaroli from the back of the boat. What did you bring us? 1 yesterday, Maz? And you got 3 today.
Oh, mate, on fire.
What did you catch those on? What was the secret bait?
Your favourite, aqua.
Aqua. You put it on, the fish just jump on, don't they? 3 fish. Look at that. 1 kilo on the dot, mate. There is no giants there, I'm telling you. All right. Hold on a sec. We've got to let the scorers catch up. I know. Even though Maz makes it easy, it's pretty easy to add 1 to anything, isn't it? All right. Andrew Moore, come on up here, mate. You and I were the smartest anglers in the whole field because we spent our time in this little back channel most of the time, didn't we?
It was good, nice and quiet in there.
How many fish you got for me?
Only 3, mate, only 3.
It's when you come around the corner, I was in that little canal. I actually caught illegal just when you were there. You probably were dirty of that. I should have left.
Yeah, right. Thanks for that.
There's 3 for you, mate. 1.2 kilos for you there today for 3 fish. Come all the way from Goulburn to fish this event. He reckons it's not that cold up here compared to Goulburn. Bridget, if I'm going too fast, you just let me know and give me a stern look over the top of the glasses. Alrighty. Chris Curtis, come on up. I think, did you have 5 fish for me yesterday? And how many have you got for me today?
4.
4, left at 1 short. And where were you sitting last night?
4th.
4th? Yeah. What does Chris Curtis need to take the lead in the non-boater side of things, Lauren? 0.53 of a kilo. Well, you did better than that. You got 1.68 kilos there for your 4 fish, mate. Well done. We'll see where that puts you. That might get you right up there this weekend, depending on how the non-boaters are going. We will normally have the click-clack scoreboards going up, but with all the showers and rain and wind around, we're just going to leave them down for a minute. If you're sitting in the crowd and thinking, what are the results, you can see them on www.abt.org.au. There's a link there to the live scoreboard. What's the boater's name again? Nathan Gregory. All right, the rain has started to come down here at Ballina. We knew it was going to. Nathan Gregory, come and weigh some fish. Come into the dry here and weigh some fish, mate. That feels like a decent bag of fish. How many you got for me?
5.
5. And what weight did you get yesterday?
2.22.
What weight does he need to take the lead, Lauren? 2.53 you need. Mightn't make it, but that's all right. 2.26. You got more than you got yesterday, mate. Thank you very much. Thanks for fishing as a boater with ABT. All right, it is nasty. Oh, look, the smartest man in the field's got an umbrella over there. Another smart umbrella over here. All right. Angler's name is?
Jake Stewart.
Jake Stewart, mate, you were sitting in second last night. How many have you got for us here?
5 little fellas in there today.
5 little. I can't see. Oh, there he is. And you're a local here. Well, where did the big ones go?
I don't know, mate. It's just sort of a bit tough this sort of time of year. It just wasn't firing like it normally does. And, yeah, I think if you got them couple of bigger fish, it was, going to be good for you. But, nah, she was hard going. A lot of small fish around.
What does Jake need to take the lead, Lauren? 2.26. You might have that. You might. Well, you might not. 1.835 for you, mate, there. Well done. Thanks for fishing with us. Good to see you can catch them in the little boat and be very competitive. Might get a paycheck. You never know. All right, just wait a sec. Wait, we've got to let Bridget's got to catch up. Good to see Ant. He's not talking back this morning. He's very, very meek today, Mr. Wishy. He had one of our 10 cameras yesterday. 9 cameras went out today. All right, scorers are good. Anthony Wishy from Frogley's. Leave your fish in there, mate. Leave your fishing. Come and have a chat to us, mate. We want to talk about Frogley's offshore, and in particular their brand Atomic. Come over here because we're going to get in front of that camera there. And you have been sponsored by Michael and the guys from Atomic forever.
Oh, not forever. Well, not forever. Probably about 7 or 8 years now.
That's forever. That's my memory. Only goes 3 years.
Oh, does it? Oh, well, that's good. I hope in 3 years' time you'll forget what happened yesterday.
Tell us, you didn't get to pre-fish this event, so you went out and winged it yesterday, found it a bit tough, but you did a bit better today.
Yeah. I sort of worked it out the front a bit, and and then I worked it out yesterday up there. So, yeah, it pays to pre-fish.
All right, go through that rain and get yourself some fish now, mate. He's got 5 for us today.
Yeah.
5 fish for Anthony Wishy. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1.5.
Look at that. 175, mate. There you go.
Oh, how's that?
Grab yourself a ticket, mate. That's a $250 weigh-in receipt for you right there.
Thanks, mate.
Good on you.
Thanks for your help.
I don't know if you can see it through the live stream, but it is bucketing down now. The good thing is they have been ending pretty quickly here, these little showers. There is a bit of a leak coming there, but we're already wet. It's all fine. Wayne Robinson, come and weigh some fish for us, mate. I didn't see you at the weigh-in yesterday. Did you eat a donut yesterday?
Yeah. I was just Simo's class. Yeah.
All right, and then today you've got 1, 2, 3 fish. Let's get away on them first. Get away on those 3 fish. So it's always good to get off the donut. 1.21 kilos for you. What was the best bait for you today?
Actually, I got most of the fish and bites on Mollick's flexi crawl in the orange pumpkin. Cut it down and little 3 segments just so it looked like a little crab type thing and a bit of liquid mayhem scent. And yeah.
There you go. It's a Mollick's crabby, we'll call it. Go and let those fish go, Wayno. Really appreciate your attendance to all of the ABT events. Wayne's from down Foster Way. Always very helpful to us. Another well-travelled angler coming, Peter Brukel from Victoria latest COVID breakout, I may add. Yeah. And you caught me 5 yesterday. You got me another 5 today?
I did. It was a good
That's
day.
good, mate. You go upwards when that happens.
It does. It's good. Not big enough, but 5's good.
5 is good, mate. He reckons they're not big enough, but they're going to go all right. 5 fish there for Pete. 2.02 kilos, mate. Well done. Grab your ticket and go and have fun in the rain. All right. You probably can't see it on the live stream either. We've got a great big shark cat on this side of us, keeping the wind sort of out of what's going on. So it's a lot less windy today for us, but a little bit wetter. This is where the good rain gear comes into play. All right, we are good. Mark Peterson, come on up. You brought us 3 fish yesterday. You got another 2 for us today. They're good. They're decent fish, mate. If you had 5 like that big unit, you would be set.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right, 2 fish for Mark Peterson. That's going to go over a kilo. Look at that, 1.35 for 2 fish. It's not going to go 1.1 kilos. All right, grab yourself a ticket. The whole deal with the Big Bream is the YOLO Tech Big Bream, $500 if you catch the biggest one for the weekend. Boater or non-boater can catch it. So Mark caught one from the back of the boat. That is well entitled to win that $500. Cohen Moranti caught us 5 fish yesterday. Did you get us another 5 today?
I only got 4 today.
It was a bit tough. Usually it's Richmond River, day 2 gets harder, and you found that, didn't you?
Oh, big time. I think I was one of the few that went upriver, and it was just super, super tough. Like, if you didn't get every single bite, like, it was just no good.
All right, well, you know what? The good thing is you fish 3 events this year, you make the grand final down on your home water. There's 4 fish for 1.91 kilos for you there, mate. Well done. couple of good fish in there. We'll see you at the next event. Thank you. Cohen was a late entry into the Australian Open and did well down there. And there you go, the rain stopped. Just got to complain about it a lot and things happen. We've got Brett Hyde from Ballina Bait and Tackle is working the bump tubs at the moment. Never have I seen a man since Marcel so harsh on those fish. Got to be 25 centimetres to the fork of the tail, or they are straight back into the trawler harbour without getting measured. That's how he rolls. And Anthony Duff taking photos. You'll see all the photos from tonight on the ABT Facebook page, which is Australian Bass Tournaments. If you want to go to Facebook and have a look at them, you'll see the galleries from this morning, etc. This is Chris Harry Schofield. That's all right. I can't tell under all the gear. Newbie to ABT. And how many did you catch yesterday?
4 yesterday, 2 today.
2 today. So let's get them on the scales for you. 2 fish weigh 735 grams, mate. That's not. None of those are going to go the YOLO Tech Big Brim, so you can go and let them go in the trawler harbour. Thanks for that, Harry. One of the last guys to enter, but we got him in. All right, next angler to weigh in, John Glover. Yes, yeah, it only took me about 4 events to remember. John, how many you got for us, Johnny?
Just one. One, same as yesterday.
Oh, well, he's consistent if nothing else. Let's get that one fish on there. 435 grams for you there, mate. Well done. Grab the ticket. Bigger than yesterday. That's right. All right. And if we've got a little bit of a gap in the scales there, why don't you just... you're on the phone, Nicole, so... Whack an ad on quickly. I'm going to grab an iPad so I can see the results. And we'll be back at the weigh-in shortly.
You'll have the chance for showers or thunderstorms, and also little disturbances rumbling along this thing will bring us a chance for rain.
One of our recent clients got into his first investment property without any extra out-of-pocket expenses. We refinanced and we put him in a much better place that even with buying a new investment property, he was actually paying less than what he was paying on his current mortgage.
So now we have the 2 properties and not paying a cent more, which is just brilliant.
They've helped us basically secure 3 properties over a 5-year process.
Now onto our 3rd property, hopefully onto our 4th. And one of the most important things in our strategy is having good team members around us, and Neil's been a driving force and one of the biggest components of us being able to achieve what we're onto now.
I'm Neil Carstairs from Mortgage Corp, your property investment mortgage specialist. To find out how I can help you save money, stress less, and help you plan ahead, go book a strategy session at mortgagecorp.com.au.
All right, we are back at the atomic round of the Daiwa BREAM series here at Ballina. Just had a fairly nasty shower go through, but the guys are ploughing on, bringing their fish up to the bump tubs, and we are weighing in the fish. Currently leading in the boater division, we have Darren Borg with 10 out of 10 fish for 4.755 kilos. And if my iPad lets me touch the button with wet fingers, Chris Curtis leading the non-boaters with 9 out of 10 fish, but there are still plenty of anglers to weigh in. Let me get that nice dry iPad finger going on. And Gordon Pullen is the next angler to weigh in. Gordon, fishing from the back of the boat. Come and bring us some fish, mate. You brought us a couple of nice fish yesterday. How many today?
All I can say is I beat Parko, Steve.
There you go. Well, that's always good. You know, if you're not the champion, you might as well be cabin champion.
But he couldn't make it either, so he wasn't even here, so it was easy enough to beat.
All right, easy enough to beat him when he's not here. 2 fish for John Parkinson.
No, for
Sorry. Well, maybe if I gave them to John, he could beat you and he's not here. Gordon pulling 2 fish. 760 grams for those 2 fish. There you go. No worries. Good to see Gordon. We've seen him all the way from Tassie to Queensland over the last couple of years. Hello. Got Grayson Fong coming up next. How many of the family are coming up this time? I see at least a couple of little pipsqueaks. Bring him over. Bring him over. Got the galoshes on. And Grayson Fong fishing with his good mate Bill DeMick yesterday. And mate, you guided him to the top of the non-boater thing. Did he do well today? Have you heard?
He's got his 5. So he was with Craig Templer today. So I think they grounded out on the flat up the back. But yeah, he's got not a bad bag.
Well, this feels pretty good too, mate. What's Grayson Fong need to take the lead? 284. It mightn't get to 284, unfortunately. But it goes to 241. There you go, mate. Grab yourself a away ticket there. And did Dad go good?
Yes.
Same as yesterday. Got the rejected. All right. Good to see Grayson and the family here. He's got the fish going back in the water. All right, Justin Reeves. Did I get the name right? I do get sort of a bit cloudy after about 200 anglers come through the way. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fish there, mate. Just 1 fish short of the limit. Let's get them on the scales there and see what they go. What about 1.525 kilos? Good stuff, mate. Get back up into Queensland and get ready for some of those Queensland events that are coming up. I can see you there. All right. That's why the scores are right. 1, 2, 3. A couple of good ones in there, mate.
Just needed one more.
You just haven't got the 5th one.
Yeah,
Those 2 good, they make up for the one that's lost, though. All right, we have Todd Riches, our next angler is. And Toddy, only 4 today, mate. How many times did you nearly get the 5 and get the ruler out?
Not once, actually. I just suck at fishing. No, I got a couple of good bites today. I just needed to. I knew I was in the right areas to catch the bigger fish. Just not many fish were there, so I just persisted, but it just didn't come, unfortunately. So.
All right, mate. Well, let's get a weight on these 4 fish for you for Todd Riches. You're a Queenslander now, aren't you?
I am indeed. Yes.
1.95 kilos, mate. Get used to those 2 kilo bags. You catch them all the time on the Gold Coast. There's your souvenir, mate. We'll see you at the Gold Coast event in a couple of months' time when we're up there for the tackle tactics round of the Daiwa BREAM series. All right, let's. Just going to go through some of the results if I can see them here. No, I pushed the wrong button. Don't let me anywhere near an iPad. Oh no, I just want to see them so I can rig them out. So let's get Bill DeMick up. He was leading the non-boaters yesterday. Looks like he's got another bag of 5 fish today, mate. Is this going to be the time where you tell Stewie Walker, you don't know fishing, mate, I know fishing?
I don't think I could ever tell him that, mate.
No, it's a bit difficult.
He knows it pretty well.
And you've got 5 fish today. Let's get a weight on these first. What does he need to take the lead, Lauren? Bill DeMick? 1.4. Reckon you got that covered. How about 1.8? But what was your tactics this weekend? What was your main weapon?
Mainly the bait junkie in the minnows and the bloodworm. It just seemed to work everywhere, on the edges, out in the flats, just little twitches, little bit of scent, and it just, I don't know, that was just my go-to all weekend. It's been great.
And of course, it's sponsor karma because if you use the sponsor product, this is the Daiwa BREAM series. The fish come, don't they?
Absolutely.
Good stuff, mate. Well, go and watch the scoreboard and see if you hold on to that lead. Builder Mick from Queensland doing pretty well. Now, his boater today was Craig Templar. Craig, come on up. And how many did you got? Did he school you from the back of the boat?
He gave you an absolute towel up there. So
he sure can catch him. Yeah. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 little fellas, mate. And it seems size has been a problem for a lot of guys this weekend, hasn't it?
I caught probably 60 or 70 fish for the weekend, but 9 legals, that was it. So that definitely getting that size was the problem, yeah, for sure.
All right, well, 4 fish for Craig. 1.22 kilos. There's your weigh-in ticket, mate, and go and let them go. Thank you very much for bring it down into New South Wales for us. All right. All right. Just going to pause on that. All right, Mick Corbett. Staying in the house with us there, mate. Did we give you any good advice last night that got you full of bag of fish? How many do we got?
2 again.
2 again. And let's get a weight on these 2 fish for you. 2 fish for 820. So they're the right fish. You need 5 of them. And you're sort of local to this area. You're only just down the road. Tough time of year to fish. It seems like a lot of these fish are sort of after the first spawn, maybe.
Yeah, so I think the change has really just shut down. We usually would fish down that front there now, but that shutdown's obviously affected them. They were there on Friday, and they've sort of dispersed and gone on their merry ways. But guys found them, so congrats. Yep.
Someone always finds them, don't they? Well done, mate. There you go. Grab your ticket. You don't want to forget your ticket. Wake that straight on Instagram, that fella there. All right, let's get us... Blake O'Grady, leave your bag there, mate. Come up and have a chat to us. You were leading this event yesterday, Blake O'Grady, and good on you. You ran the camera for us yesterday, had some good highlights, bit of this stuff going on. What was it like to lead an ABT event?
It was a little bit stressful. I slept all right, so that was good. I woke up this morning, was pretty confident, and then when I got to the wall, I wasn't so confident. So,
what happened out there today? How many have you got for us to weigh in?
I've only got 4 today. Bit of a shocker.
You had a pretty good bag yesterday. That might be enough if they're good fish.
I tried my best. They're not great fish. I got one okay one, but I really worked hard. But what do you do?
Well, I don't know. I think Lauren's given you a bit of crazy eyes going on there. But
the manager now.
The manager. What manager? What does he need to take the lead in the boater division? 186. Go get the fish. Let's weigh him on. See if they go 186. Got Dizzy leading this event at the moment. 186 for Dizzy. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Blake. I don't know if it's going to go. 1.57. There you go, mate. You might still get a decent paycheck at the end of this event, mate. Well done. And well done for leading an event in ABT. Blake O'Grady. It's exciting. Well, Loz is not excited. She's got the frowns on now, so sorry, Loz. Charlie Sakeo. Come and bring us a bag of fish up, mate. And you ran a camera for us as well last night. Yep. And, mate, you got a decent looking bag of fish here today again. Yeah. Couple with red spot on there.
Yeah, a little bit better than yesterday. Just better decisions today and stuff like that as well. Man, it's always a little bit easier on the second day making those better decisions. So, no, it was good fun out there. Had 2 really good non-boaters and that as well. So, look, you can't complain too much. And plus, I probably shouldn't even really be here with the little boy. So, no, it's good.
You're here because of the Victorian COVID lockdown. That is one of the better bags I've seen today, 2.25 kilos, mate. I've got one question for you. Do you ever fish anything apart from a Z-Man grub?
Yeah, I do. Slim swim. No, and crankbaits and crabs. So I actually got a little one on the cranker crab today as well. But yeah, look, it's just the Z-Mans is just so versatile. And they go all over the place. Actually in the pre-fish, the atomics absolutely went off here, and I don't know, the rock boards, I think whether they were really, really pressured and stuff like that. I know I probably lost about half a dozen of the atomics and just couldn't get them at all.
That's tournament fishing, mate. We'll see you at the next one because we know you're addicted. Charlie's a new father. His kid's down in Melbourne, unfortunately. Cole Wilson, why don't you bring us a few fish over here, mate? Cole Wilson won the grand final back in 2019, back in the days when we were allowed to win grand finals. How many you got for us, mate?
5.
5 fish are there, and they feel like a good 5. So Cole Wilson only brought us 1 or 2 yesterday. 2 for 2.12 kilos. Get yourself a ticket. And Cole, what was your gun bait today?
Today,
what was today? What was it?
Today was the bait junkies that I won at the briefing.
There you go. That's a good story. What colour was the best one?
Bloodworm.
Bloodworm bait junkies. Well done, mate. Good to see. Use the sponsor's product. Get the results. Cole Wilson. That's right. He won a 90-person game of rock, paper, scissors. Won himself 16 packets of bait junkie. Scorers are good. All right. Elijah Simpson, come and bring some fish up, mate. How many have you got in that bag? Looks fairly fat.
3.
3 fish. How many yesterday?
3.
3. So you know you did got to catch 5. But I tell you what, there is one real nice fish in there. We're gonna weigh it for Big Bream just to see. It mightn't be 1.1 kilos, but your 3 fish weigh 2.1 kilos. And just grab that bag out of there first. Grab that big fish out of here, and we're going to put him on because if he goes 1.1 kilos, he'll win $500. He's the fattest fish I've seen all weekend. There we go. 1.1 kilos it's got to beat. Mightn't get there now. It's feeling lighter in my hand. Kilo fish though. 1 kilo on the dot. There you go. And you've got this whole big wad of receipts there now. There you go. Something exciting in there. Elijah Simpson. That's the second biggest fish we've weighed all weekend, that 1 kilo fish. Looking good. Oh, yeah. Dan is saying, anyone wants a free drink? There's some nice cold Cokes and waters and stuff there. Help yourself out of the esky left over from the briefing night. So get into it. Nice cold drink to drink during the showers at Ballina. Okay. The name is? Matthew Fatterfade. I saw you up here yesterday, Matty. You were the guide on the river yesterday. Your non-boaters catching all the fish. How did you go today, Matt?
Yeah, got me bagged today at least. Caught about 60 fish, but all the same size again. Yep. At least they were baggable.
That's it. So 5 fish. Doesn't feel like the heaviest bag, but is this your first ABT limit?
Yeah, it is.
Good stuff. 1.655 kilos for you. Grab that ticket, mate, and we hope that's the smallest limit you ever catch. Good on you, Matty. Well done. Thank you for fishing with us. All right, looks like we might be halfway through the weigh-in. There's plenty of guys came down in the rain to watch. Nothing else to do on a Sunday, I suppose. Trav Ryan, come up and weigh some fish for us, mate. You're due for a limit, I reckon. What do we got today?
Nah, only 4.
Oh, you're nearly so close.
I had one that's just under, so yeah.
All right, one of those 24.5 centimetre ones. 4 fish there for Travis Ryan. You are also a Victorian that got out pre-lockdown, aren't you?
Yes, I don't want to go back. That's feel like going to Queensland.
Mate, you're welcome in Queensland. 1.66 kilos for your 4 fish, mate. Go and take those in the rain and let them go. We'll see you at the next derby, I'm sure. All right, Paul Langley. I've got at the end of the weigh-ins, mate. It does my head in, but you've got a decent bag of fish here, mate. You got 5 for me today. And what weight did you get yesterday?
155.
155. All right, so the small. I'm sure it's going to go more than that. So Paul's got his limit there. Look at that. That's a good limit today. 2.24. You found some better fish there today, mate. You wish you did that yesterday.
Absolutely.
What was your gun bait this weekend?
Z-Man grubs all weekend, basically. I think I got 1 on a crab, but the rest were just E-mans.
There you go. In the confidence zone, and he is catching them. Paul finished second in our Lake Macquarie event earlier in the year to Jamie McEwen. All right. Don't tell me. Chris Lonnie? There you go. Chris Lonnie is the next non-boater to weigh in. Come on, bring him up here. Chris, how many did you catch yesterday? 5 yesterday, and you're in the non-boat. You got another 5 today?
Another 5, yeah. Yep.
How much does Chris Lonnie need to take the lead? 2-1-2. You just needed a kicker in there, didn't you?
Yeah, that's it.
How about 1.81 kilos, mate? Awesome to get 10 out of 10 from the back of the boat, mate. You will be way up there. We'll see you at the presentation. Don't go anywhere. Chris Lonnie getting it done from the back of the boat, catching 10 out of 10 fish. Mark Crompton, leave those fish there. Come and have a chat to us. Always like having a chat to our naming sponsors, anglers. Cromo, you're a Daiwa angler. Come out from behind the box. Charlie was nearly hidden behind the box before. One of our Daiwa anglers. I had a lot of anglers come up today saying they're catching plenty of fish on the bait junkie grubs. In fact, Cole Wilson caught his bag today, all on the ones that he won in the rock paper scissors at the weigh-in at the briefing. It's been a good run for the bait junkies.
Yeah, it really has. You know, I think what Tom did with the grub on how that tail just moves a fair bit more, it's perfect for this time of year. That's the winner bite. That's what, it definitely turns its own. But I got to be honest, today I caught my upgrade today on an atomic crank. My non-boater caught a good fish from behind you actually up in that little bay, and I thought, oh, bugger this, I'll chuck one on. There's $1,000 there somewhere, so I thought I'll chuck one on, and wouldn't you know it, I upgraded. So it's all circles and roundabouts. We all use what we use. You're going to use whatever you got to use to win. That's just how it is. So
I think the sponsors' karma is a big thing. If it's an atomic event, tie an atomic on.
Oh, why not? Yeah, most definitely. If there's $1,000 on the line, what do you? Yeah, definitely.
Go get your fish, mate. Well, what does Mark Crompton need to take the lead, Loza? 319. It better have been a good upgrade. 319. But you got a good fear. Feels like it's over 2 kilos there today. There you go. How about 2.31 kilos?
Yeah, very happy. Cheers.
So that puts Mark Crompton up there. Might see up in the top 10 to get a badge. Cromo was right up there in Angler of the Year too, just quietly. So that'll keep him up there. Another good finish here today, catching 5 out of 5 for his both 2 days. Jeff Borg, bring a couple of fish to us, mate. How many did you bring me yesterday?
It is a couple, like he's just said.
And 2 little Ballina specials there, mate. Nothing's going to break the record there, is it?
No, nothing at all, just really small.
All right, 2 fish for 680 grams there, mate. You can think about that on your long drive home. We're going to see you in your part of the world next, though, down at the basin. How's it going to fish?
It'll be, if it was a bit earlier, it'll be better. But in July, it's hit and miss. But yeah, we'll see how we go.
Locals will have the advantage, won't they? There we go. Jeff Ball catching a couple of fish here, winding up for his home event down here at St George's Basin. Michael Mars, come and bring us a fish. I was expecting you to bring 5 in and swoop in the non-boater side today, mate. What's that?
That terrible day I had. A fair bit of bad luck today, so yeah.
Okay, 1 fish there. Let's get him on. 360 grams for you. And come and tell us what was the worst bit of bad luck?
I got a 28 tip, but in the fork of the fish it had a big bite out of it, so it only went about 22, but it was a 28 tipper. So,
that's pretty bad luck.
Yeah, that's pretty bad luck. And then there was a few other fish that I just dropped. But yeah.
Good stuff, mate. Oh, well, thanks for coming and fishing with us. That is pretty harsh when it's 25 to the fork and they haven't got a fork. So, oh well, got to catch different ones. All right, I've been waiting for several events to say this. Lance Marsh, come and weigh some fish with us. He bet me at Foster, I couldn't remember his name, and he left it a couple of months nearly. But you've got a good bag for fish there, Lance. You're going to come in. You might as well weigh a few. How many have you got?
5, mate. 5, yeah.
What was the gun bait for these today?
The Daiwa spike.
The spike minnow. Yeah. Rightio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are going to go from 0 to hero with that bag. Feels like that's over 2 kilos. It is indeed 2.26 kilos. Grab yourself a ticket. Well done. We'll see you with more limits down the track. That's how you do it. From the back of the boat. All right. Jake Aitken, come on up. Just had a little bit of a brain freeze there, and you had a pretty good bag at Foster to come up and nearly swoop in for a win, but 1 fish today.
Yeah.
What did that lonely little fella eat?
Oh, just a Z-man.
Z-man? All right. Let's get a weight on him. 460 grams for that 1 fish. Grab yourself a ticket. Go and let him go in the trawler harbour. Well done, mate. Saw Jake on our highlights package from Foster. Is there a water in there, Nicole? Probably a hot one would be nice. Vaughan Lewis, come and bring us some fish up, mate. I heard you had your sewing kit there to say your badge on you were going to do well at this event. What does Vaughan need to take the lead, Loz? 229 you need, mate. And what have you got in here?
About 750 grams.
All right, let's see how you go. I reckon it's going to go more than 750. Look at that. 990. 3 fish. 3 fish for Vaughan. Sewing kit. Bring the sewing kit to the next one, Vaughnie. If you keep bringing it, it'll be good. All right. Simon Martin next. Yeah, it's getting a bit dry in the throat, mate. I should have just stood out from under the tent with my mouth open. All right, Simon Martin, come and bring us some fish, mate. We fished together yesterday. You caught your first fish on an acra, and guess what? My non-boater today caught his first on an acra as well.
Oh, good stuff.
And you got 1 good fish today.
Yep, 1 fish, but he's a good one.
He is a good one. 1 fish for Simon. He is 725 grams. Grab yourself a ticket, mate, and just bring me 5 of them next time. You'll be taking home all the prizes. Well done, Simon. All right. A few more decent fish coming in today. We had 1 fish that went 1 kilo on the dot that sort of challenged Blake O'Grady's YOLO Tech Big Brim from yesterday, but didn't quite make it. Still have the potential to put some fish on the board that are going to challenge that $500 fish. Mark McKay. Bring up some fish, mate. You did all right yesterday. How many did you catch yesterday?
5 yesterday. Got 2 today.
2 fish today. That's 2 all right fish, mate. You just needed 3 more of those. You would be up there. Let's get a weight on those. I'm not going to ask what you need to take the lead, but 2 fish for 1.16 kilos. Grab yourself a ticket. Let those fellas know. What did the biggest one in there eat?
Atomic Crank. Yeah.
Mate. Got to tie the Spono product on. Well done. Atomic Crank getting done for Mark McKay. All right. Just wait until the scorers get up there. Looks like Bridget's got it under control. Sam Peck. Looks like you got a few wet spots on there, mate. It was a bit of a nasty day on the water, wasn't it?
Yep. No, it was wet.
And I didn't see you at the weigh-in yesterday. What happened?
I had a bad day.
Ate a donut, but you've got 1 fish today, but it's a fair fish. Looks like it's around 700 grams, mate. Let's get a weight on it. There you go, 730 grams for that little fella. And Mate, I think you're looking forward to Gladstone's what you're looking forward to, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the only place I can catch fish. So
Oh, no, it's all good, mate. You have the ups and downs from the back of the boat. You don't always catch them. I remember seeing Stewie Walker yesterday only catch one fish. That's how hard it can be from the back of the boat. Apparently, Stewie can catch fish in a toilet. Jamie McEwen next to weigh in. Jamie, tell us how your day was on the river. Feels like a decent bag of fish today.
Nah, just 5 squeakers again today, mate. I ran from the front to the back up to as far as Broadwater, so just got one here, one there, sort of thing. So.
Your Atomic sponsored round. A lot of guys have been using those Atomic crankbaits here. Did you use the Atomic crank in your arsenal?
No, I didn't.
What do you crank with?
I was using chubbies today and yesterday. The brown Suji ones, the UV. I think in that dirty water up the top was really important.
Awesome, mate. And you ran a camera today, so we can probably see some of your highlights. What does he need to take the lead? How about 2.13? All right, mate. Well done. Good to see your weights staying up there over 2 kilos each day. I'm trying to remember the angler's name. No, don't just tell me. Are you Chris's brother? Okay, there you go. Well, Chris caught 10 out of 10. Bring it up, mate. He did not catch 10 out of 10. So, Dave, your first ABT event, but you've weighed fish in both days. One fish. There it is. You can have 420 grams for that sucker. There's your Instagrammable weigh-in ticket. We'll see you at the next event, mate. Thanks for coming. Thanks for fishing with ABT. Survive the day. All right, leave those fish in there, Mark Sarek. Come up here and have a chat to us. I want you to, you've had a good test for your wet weather suit there. You come and bought one of these Buck and Bass rain suits off ABT. How did it go in the rain today?
That's the best thing I ever bought. Yeah, it really helped today. My other jacket just wouldn't have cut it, 100%.
Now, you gave us some highlights footage last night. We saw you whacking into the fish like slow rolling. Was it slow rolling a plastic in deep water? Explain that technique.
Pretty much slow rolling a motor or Z-Man grub. Depending on what the wind was doing, it'd be a quarter, or if it died down a little bit, it'd be a 1/6.
All right, and you've got another 5 fish for us today?
5 fish, yeah.
All right, go and bring them up. What does Mark need to take the lead? 254 is going to take the lead, mate. You've got a good bag of fish here. 1, 2, 3. I reckon you're going to beat Jamie. You reckon you're going to beat Jamie?
I hope so.
If you beat him, you know we're all going to say who catches the fish in that team. Look at that, 2.42 kilos, mate. Well done. I think that probably puts you into second or third place. There you go. Grab that ticket. Well done. Mark Sarek getting it done at Ballina. Second place at the moment. Second place for Mark Sarek. All right. Let's get Mark Lennox fishing from the back of the boat at this event. He has won a BREAM tournament from the front of the boat, but you came to Ballina for a nice relaxing time at the back of the boat, catching one donkey.
It was relaxing today. Wasn't much run where we were, and wasn't much fun, I suppose, how it goes.
One fish for Mark, and it's got to be 1.1 kilo to make big BREAM. Not it. 860.
Still all right.
All right, mate. Thanks, Ruben. 860 grams for one fish. If you're going to catch one, make sure it's a decent one. Sun's coming out now, and it's raining at the same time. How good's that? All right. I don't see Grayson Fong on the leaderboard. I assume I would see him up there. Is he not in the right category or hasn't been put in? Let's go through in the non-boater side at the moment. Mick Thompson leading the non-boater side for 3.9 kilos. Elijah Simpson in second with only 6 fish for 3.73. Chris Lonnie in third with 10 fish for 3.585. Chris Curtis in fourth and Cole Wilson in fifth. In the boater side at the moment, we have Darren Borg in first, Mark Sarek in second, Steve Morgan in third, Nathan Gregory in fourth, and Blake O'Grady dropping to fifth place so far today. There you go. Grayson exists now. That's good. I was just noticing him at the top of the board there. All right, next angler's name? Blake Anshow, local boy. And how many have you got for us today, mate? You had 3, I think, yesterday?
5 of them.
5 today, and Ballina fishing a bit better for you. That's a good bag of fish there, mate, from the back of the boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That goes 2.31 kilos. Let's see how high that puts you up the leaderboard, Blake. We might see at the presentation in the top 10 with that bag. Very good. All right. Johnny Siggs is going to be our next angler to weigh in. Johnny, bring him up, mate. I know you love fishing canals. There's not many canals in Ballina, is there?
That's where I got them from.
Did you go there yesterday as well?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Did you have them to yourself?
That's it.
They just know they're John's canals. And 3 today. 3 decent fish, mate. It's just, if there were 3 times as many canals, you'd be sweet, I reckon. 1.305 for you, mate. We're going to go to your home waters on the Gold Coast in a couple of months, so I'm sure we're going to see you there. Johnny Siggs. All righty. Alrighty, Al Lister is our next angler to weigh in, all the way from down in sunny Canberra, mate. You came to Ballina for good weather, and what the hell happened?
Yeah, it was pretty ordinary.
It was. I was thinking it was very Canberra-like, but you've got 1, 2, 3, 5 fish for me. 5 alive. There's no giants in there, but it's always good to bring in a limit. And they go 1.785 kilos for you there, mate. So there's your souvenir. We'll see you at the next derby. Al Lister travels all over the joint. He won an event in WA. We've seen him in Tassie. He went to Gladstone. There is nowhere in Australia he won't go to catch a fish. Sean Muxlow, the next non-boater to weigh in. Come and bring us up some fish, Shawnee. I saw you with, how many did you have yesterday? 2 or 3? 2 yesterday and 2 today. And what did that big one eat, mate? That's a decent fish.
Seaman grub.
Seaman grub, pretty much a staple for a lot of the anglers out there. 2 fish for Sean. 1.02. That big fish helps the bag out very much. There's your souvenir. Thanks for fishing with us, Sean. Has a great time fishing these events, fishing in a different boat every day. Chris Hickson, come and leave the fish there. Come and have a chat to us as we normally do, mate. We always like to get the Hickson version of what's going on. I know yesterday I was talking to you and it was like this. It was that windy.
Had it been on out there about 20 minutes ago too, don't mind you.
How is the wind where it always peaks at 2 o'clock in this joint?
Yeah, for some reason I think it's just that tide change, that late day tide change. It's when it gets that bit of a surge on. So it was expected and it was predicted. I was hoping it didn't happen.
Now, yesterday it was a light bag for you. You're normally pretty good in the rivers, running around and finding a few fish. How did your day go at the waters today?
It actually was a better day. I probably fished a fair bit better than I did yesterday. Still a small bag, small fish. Had a chance at 2 good ones. One I thought I cracked off and just missed the hooks. And then another one pretty well lasting this afternoon was a real nice fish. And I did all the hard work to get it out from a snag and something just broke. Yep. Line broke. One of those things.
You're always good at breaking things, mate. Go and get that bag of fish and we're going to weigh him in. Chris Hickson from Manning River Marine in Taree. And, mate, you're a Mercury dealer. How good is it to see so many Mercuries fishing the events nowadays?
It just shows you how good the engines themselves are. It's and the support from Mercury, from ABT over the time that they've done it, which is a long time now, it's good to good for the guys to really support it as well after they've supported us for so long.
Awesome, mate. And what does Chris need to take the lead? 2.605 you need. How about 2.190? One more thing. How much Mercury bonus money you reckon you've won over the years?
Not a lot since every bugger's had them.
It was back when hardly anyone had a Mercury. It was better.
Yeah, definitely. Well, for me it was anyway. But yeah, a fair bit over the time. It's I think it's always been a battle between you and I for them. And when you had Nevin, it was really good.
That's awesome. All right, mate. We'll take that. Take your ticket there. Good to see Chris Hickson always helping out anglers in need. Manning River Marine is a sponsor of ABT, and it's good to see him there. It's surprising that we don't have him working in the bump tub because we've got Brett Hyde from Ballina Bait and Tackle working there. You sponsor ABT. What do you end up? End up giving you a job. Matt Finney, come on up, mate. You're looking fairly drowned rat today, mate. You had a pretty shocking day out the water or what?
That rain come down there with a bit of steam there at the end.
Yeah, she got a bit of a roll on. And how many fish you got for us?
I've only got 2, mate. It was a struggle. I reckon I could have had 4 24.9s over 4 or 5 times.
All right, 2 for Matt Finney. Back into the bream fishing. Still have the training wheels on, mate. You've got to bring us a couple of big bags like you used to. Your 2 fish go 1.01 kilos. Grab yourself a ticket there and we'll see you when you've learned how to catch a bream again, mate, with 5.
Thanks for the battery too.
Good on you, mate. No worries. Always carry a couple of spare green marine lithium batteries in the back of the truck to help the guys out that have some battery problems. All right. Kurt Thompson. How many you got today, Kurt? Just two again?
miserable ones.
They're not miserable, mate. It was not a miserable day in the water because you were fishing.
Well, that's true, but I'm looking forward to going home, I can tell you.
Yeah, hot shower's going to go all right. 680 grams for your two fish today. Go let them go in the trawler harbour and see where that puts you on the scoreboard. Live stream viewers can see the scoreboards down the side of the tent. Come on, okay. Now, I'm not even going to count them because I know there's not 6 in there today. 2 there, James Graham, 2 fish, 1 nice one. And had 1 fish stuck in the bag there yesterday, nearly made for an incident, nearly did yourself a mischief. 2 fish for 1.03 kilos there, mate. Go and let those fellas go. Good to see you back fishing ABT. All right, that was James Graham, 2 fish. All right, running through the anglers, we have Darren Borg in first at the moment, Mark Sarek in second, Steve Morgan third, Nathan Gregory fourth, and Blake O'Grady sitting in fifth. From the back of the boat, Mick Thompson leading, Blake Anshaw second with 2.3 kilo bag today, Elijah Simpson in third, Chris Lonnie in fourth, and Chris Curtis in fifth. Rightio, next Tommy Deere filmed some highlights for us yesterday, catching them on the Atomic Blade, the Atomic Crank. It's like you're sponsored by Atomic, mate.
It seems that way, doesn't it? Yeah.
And it feels like you got more fish today for me.
Yeah, well, I got 5 today, and now all I have to do is work on the size.
All right, well, that's good. We're just giving you the thumbs up for the number. 5 is all right. What does it need to take the lead? Come on. If they're 3.5 kilos, you're going to win. It's going to be close. 2.115 kilos for you there, Tommy. And great to see Atomic, the naming sponsor of this round. You're a good sponsor as well.
Yeah, they've been really good to me for about the last 12 years or so, and the 38 crank is still my favourite lure. Unfortunately, I couldn't use it much here, today, but it's a great lure.
It's been catching fish for a decade, mate. Go and let those fish go, and thanks for fishing another ABT event with us. Pete Cashman got the Savage gear suit on there. Savage Brimmer, and you've got 2 fish for me. Pete, do you sometimes have problem on the second day?
Doesn't it?
What goes on?
I don't know. It shut down a bit where I watched it.
Shut down a bit for Pete. They go 880 grams, those 2 fish. You had the right fish. You just needed a few more of them, mate. Unfortunately, we're not at Bribey where you won your last event this year, but I'm sure you're going to come up to Gladstone and have a great time. Good on you, Pete. Pete Cashman won the Bribey event a couple of years ago. Tristan Taylor, leave those fish in there, mate. You were coming second last night, so come across here and... Tristan Taylor, you weighed a bag from memory around 2.6 kilos yesterday. Have a little bit of a look at the scoreboard here, mate. I think leading at the moment is only 4.7, so you only need a bit over 2 kilos to maybe take the lead. What's going on in your bag?
Did all right. It took a long time. I only had 3 fish at lunchtime and was stressing pretty hard. And then, yeah, a couple of fish right at the death and 1 upgrade. So only actually caught 6 fish for the whole day.
What do you think you got in your bag?
Maybe 2-3.
What does he need? 2-1-4-5. We'll bring him over. Everyone's gone quiet. Let's have a look at them. Well, there's a couple of good ones in there. They don't look spawned out like those ones yesterday. It's like a new class of fish has moved into this river. 2-1-4-5. How about 2.375? New leader. Well done, Tristo. You might make it back to back. There you go, mate. I'll talk to you later on. Go and let those fish go, or Duffman's taking a photo of them. Have a new leader there, Tristan Taylor. Won the last time we were here. Each day left until right at the end of the session to catch his limit. He doesn't panic though. He's a dentist. Dan is saying there are plenty more drinks there. They're free. If anyone wants a free drink, we've got Cokes, waters. They are left over from the briefing night. Come and help yourself. All right, who we got next? Mick Thompson. Come on, Mick. Really, firstly, an apology for smashing that lower bridge there this morning. I gave it a fair old workover before I left it. Did it feel like it had been fished hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gave it a fair old clobbering this morning. 1 fish for you there, Mick. You caught 1 nice fish yesterday, but only 1 in the bag today. And you fished North Creek all day?
Yep. Didn't leave there, really.
Yep. It was a difficult place. 500 grams for your 1 fish there today, Mick. Good on you, mate. And thanks for Luz for being a supporter of the Bass Series. Got the Luz limit on the Bass side there. All right. Looks like we're getting towards the end of the weigh-in. I don't know if there's any more bags out. Maybe we'll run an ad or two, Nicole, and come back. And if it's not with another few weigh-ins, it'll be with a link to our presentation. All right.
you'll have the chance for showers or thunderstorms, and also little disturbances rumbling along this thing will bring us a chance for rain.
All right, we are back for the final part of the weigh-in for the atomic round of the Daiwa BREAM series here at Ballina. We have had wind, we have had calm, we have had sunshine, we have had rain, we haven't had hail yet. It's been a crazy weekend. The next angler coming up weighed only one fish yesterday. We all fell over. Stewie Walker is a fish-catching machine. Did you make amends today, Stewie?
Yeah, I feel a bit better today. There's 5 in there.
5 in there for Stewie Walker. He is back to where you need to be. 5 fish. No giants in there, but a good bag for Stewie. What does he need to take the lead, Loz? 369 to take the lead, but look at that. Over 2 kilos is solid this weekend. 2.18 kilos. I just want to know, what was your gun bait in there today? Was it a Z-Man grub?
Yeah, certainly was. Z-Man grub all the way today.
All right, well done, mate. Go and let those fellas go. Thanks for fishing with us, Stewie. Allegedly, it's one of his last few events, but we've heard that before. He's going to move back to New Zealand at some stage. And I think in lieu of any more bags coming up, we might shut the weigh-in station down for the moment, Nicole, and put a holding screen up. We're going to be back for you with either another bag or a presentation very soon. I'll hand them to you, and you can maybe stand at the front and hand them to them in front of the camera. All right, we are live for the presentation. This is the atomic round of the Daiwa BREAM series. Michael Starkey, stop standing in the rain. Come over here, mate. Come and have a chat to us. We know you love unprompted chats, but let's face it, I just saw you standing in the rain and thought, had to do something about that. I've got the first question I've got for you is I was fishing the mouth of North Creek this morning. Were you in that atomic boat doing tow-ins at North Creek?
I may have been a bit of tow-in, have the guys foiling, teaching people there.
So, Michael, thank you very much for hosting us here at Ballina. You put on some pizzas for the guys at the briefing night. The cold drinks are still going. It's not a real big market for the cold drinks today, but you threw in an extra $1,000 for the angler if they won using atomic stuff. So let's hope that Tristo's got something atomic on there since you sponsor him. How's it been? It's been a decent turnout for what's been a pretty miserable weekend.
Yeah, the conditions have been not great, but it's good to see 40 boats, or 38 boats, whatever it was. Here's good to see the BREAM comps coming up and upper, and I think it's all positive for the industry, and it's good to see the BREAM tournaments and bass tournaments and generally fishing in general having this uplift.
Yeah, we like fishing in general, and I wonder if you appreciated the text message I sent you at like 4 o'clock this morning with the highlights link. I thought you want to see the highlights. When do you want to see it? 4 in the morning. Did I wake up?
Not quite, but I was up at 5 ready to go foiling anyway, so I wasn't far off the mark to head down. It was pretty cold. I was beat most boats out of the water this morning, which is pretty unusual, but got to say, lucky I was in the water today. I was just driving.
All right. Well, Michael, thank you very much. A round of applause for Michael and Atomic. Thank you very much. Thanks, mate. Michael would not let a tournament go on in his town within him looking after the anglers and having a say in it. Let's get into the presentations. We have got the top 10 non-boaters here. Rightio, we'll do that when he comes up. 10th place, he caught 7 out of 10 fish for 2.35 kilos. A Samaki pack for Cameron from Motackle. Come on, mate. Cameron Hall. Dan will give it to you, mate. You don't get to say anything. And you get like 2 packs of plastics. That can be rectified by catching more fish. In 9th place, he caught 6 out of 10 fish for 2.39 kilos. Stewie Walker. Come and get yourself a Keytech pack. Stewie, this is what the other end of the field packs look like. Enjoy. In 7th place, he normally fishes as a boater. He caught 6 out of 10 for 2.565 kilos. Mark Lennox. Good on you, Ruben. That was a good fish today, that 860-gram fish. There you go. He does a run through and then go get your photo take. Hey, photo. In 10, 9, 8, 7th place... 10, 9, 8, 7th place we're up to. He caught 7 out of 10 fish for 3.155 kilos. Mark McKay. Come and get yourself a, what's that? That's a EJ Todd prize pack. Well done. Come on, mate. In 6th place, where are we? There's 6. It's a great TT pack with some Platypus products, some Z-Man products, some Tackle Tactics stuff. He caught 8 out of 10 fish for 3.19 kilos. Cole Wilson. Come and get your stuff, mate. Grand final winner from 2019. Well done, Cole. Go get your photo taken. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th place. He caught 9 out of 10 fish for 3.5 kilograms. Wins a cranker pack. Chris Curtis. Come and get your stuff, mate. Make him walk out of the dry tent. Sorry, buddy. But well done. Go get your photo taken over there. It's hammering down now. Hammering down. 4th place is he caught 10 out of 10 fish. In fact, he was one of only 2 non-boaters to catch 10 out of 10. 3.585 kilos for Chris Lonnie, a great pro lure pack. Well done, Chris. Whack that hood over, mate. She's going to be wet. Well done, mate. Look at that. It only rained for those 2 prizes. In 3rd place, he only caught 6 out of 10 fish, but they were dead set donkeys. 3.73 kilos. Wins himself a great pair of Costa sunglasses. Elijah Simpson. Come and grab yourself some sunnies, mate. Well done. Just what you need for a nice rainy day like today. 2nd place, his first ABT of any, caught 9 out of 10 fish for 3.75 kilos. Wins 16 packets of Bait Junkie soft plastics and an Atomic Arrows rods. Blake Anshow, come and get yourself a prize. Oh, wait a sec. And a whole stuff full of Daiwa lines, and et cetera, et cetera. And just quickly before you take off, Blake, come across here, mate. Blake, just come back. Going to talk in front of there. The live stream guys want to see what's going on. How many attempts did it get to finally get you to a tournament? We've been trying to get you one for a few years, haven't we?
Oh, it's probably about 3 years.
3 years. We had some cancellations. We had COVID, but now you're here. How did you like your first ABT event?
Yeah, it was unreal.
Unreal?
Yeah.
How many years till we see you fanging around in a fancy boat?
Oh, probably next year.
Next year. There you go. You got goals. Go get your photo taken, mate. Well done. Say good day to your old man for us. He helped us get in there. Now, first prize wins another one of the Atomic Arrows rods. It wins a Daiwa Sol 3 reel and 16 packets of Bait Junkie soft plastics in the wallet. He caught 10 out of 10 fish for 3.9 kilos. Builder Mick Thompson. Come and grab it, mate. Builder Mick. And a trophy. He can come back here and get the trophy, mate. I'll just make sure I give you the right one. There's a trophy for you. I know. We've given the boater the non-boater one. Mate, very consistent from the back of the boat. Only 2 anglers caught their 10 out of 10. What was the secret for you?
Like I said before, mate, just that Bait Junkie and the minnows, bloodworm just worked for me for 3 days straight.
Yep. How many fish did you catch over the... Like, you didn't just catch your 5 each day. How many fish did you catch?
I reckon I got 50 or 60 today, 30 to 40 the day before, and probably the same on the Friday on the pre-fish. I've just caught a heap of fish this weekend. It's been fantastic.
So you don't care what... Wind, rain, doesn't matter. When you catch that many fish, Ballina rocks.
Yes, it does. I love it. It's good.
Hey, who were the 2 boaters you fished with for the weekend? We know Grayson on the first day.
I had Grayson on the first day, and we pre-fished together, so it worked out pretty well. But I had Craig Templer today, and he was just an awesome boater today for me. He just said, mate, we're going to go wherever you want to go. Put me on the spot. Unfortunately, he couldn't get them, but I brained them today, so I've had a ball.
Awesome, mate. We'll go get your photos taken and hang around for the interview, mate. We're going to do that soon. Round of applause for your non-boater champ, Builder Mick. Good at smashing brim and building things. All right. Let's get to the boater side. Got a bit of a mini flood on the table here, don't we, Dan? All right. Boater side of things. We had just under 40 boats, so that is 7 paychecks. So 10th through to 7th get a badge and a handshake. 10th place, 10 out of 10 fish, 4.325 kilos. Grayson Fong, come and get yourself a badge, buddy. Stick it with your Angler of the Year trophy for last year. I want you to do a flyby of the camera there too. Just show it. That's it. I know, I like Grayson. He does whatever he's told. He's great. In 9th place, local angler Jake Stewart, 10 out of 10 fish, 4.33 kilos. Jake, you around? Jake around? No. All right, put that one away. In 10th, 9th, 8th place, he caught 10 out of 10 for 4.34 kilos. Chris Hickson, come and get yourself a badge, mate. And let me say it's refreshing to not be giving you a check. Well done, Chris. In 7th place, and this is where the money starts. And did we get Mercury bonus? Oh, we've got Mercs, 1, 2, 3. He didn't win a Merc bonus. He gets $500. 7th place, 10 out of 10 fish for 4.4 kilos. Jamie McEwen, come and get yourself a check, mate. The self-confessed champion of nothing at the moment. There you go, mate. Go get your photo taken. And you know what it's like, mate. Checks in the mail. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th place. And he also wins the Atomic Big Bag for the weekend using some Atomic product there. We have Blake O'Grady, 9 out of 10 fish for 4.47 kilos. Blake. 3rd place Mercury bonus for a start. Grab that. Head along the line there and grab yourself a check there. I don't know if Mike just gives you a handful of $1,000 or we put it in a check. All right. While you're here, come back around here. I want you to tell us the story of this YOLO Tech Big Brim that you won as well. It's worth $500, and is that the one we saw on the highlights last night?
Yeah, it was. It's probably the best brim I've caught in the last 3 years, I reckon. So it was good to do it on the right day. And
Tell us the situation and what'd you catch it on?
cranking crabbing, just the edge of rocks that I knew they'd be there. I sat on one rock for about 15 minutes, casting at the same little drop-off thing. And once I hooked up to it, I knew exactly what it'd be. And he gave me a bit of grief for a bit there, and had Brad give me a hand net it, which was very stressful moment, I'll tell you that. It was a good fish for a second fish for the day. That's for sure.
Awesome, mate. I think the best thing about your highlights is the pure black rain suit and the white shoes. That's very Gold Coast.
It's styling. The style's in.
It is, mate. It is in. Well done, mate. Go and get your photos taken. You won a whole lot this weekend. Hey? We'll write it up in the report. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth place. He caught 10 out of 10 fish for 4.48 kilos. Wins $900. Nathan Gregory. Come and grab yourself a check, mate. Well done. And as usual, don't worry. That check will be in the mail next week. We got your address in the ABT database. In fourth place, I caught 10 out of 10 fish for 4.62 kilos. And as usual, that $1,100 gets put back into ABT and the second place Mercury bonus. So there we go. In third place, good to see him up there with 10 out of 10 fish for 4.635 kilos. He'd win a Mercury bonus if he had a Mercury. Where's Mark Sarek? Come on, mate. It's not too late to cancel the order for that Yamaha, mate. $1,300 for Mark. Mark, come around the corner here, mate. We'll have a yak to the top three. We saw you on your highlights last night, mate. Deep rolling those plastics got it done for you.
Yeah, whatever I did yesterday, I did today, and it's in the same spots, really.
How much fuel did you use this weekend? It looks like you were fishing in the middle of town.
Oh, bugger all. Pretty much idle, and that was it.
Finally, what's it like to beat your good mate, Jamie McEwen? How long are the bragging rights going to last?
He's got a better CV than me, so I should really watch my mouth what I say.
I say get in hard and get in early, mate. Well done. Go and get your photo taken. Mark Sarek. All right, in second place, he caught 10 out of 10 fish for 4.755 kilos. The weekend's rules nearly played into his wheelhouse. Let's get Darren Borg to collect $1,500 and a second place badge. Dizzy, where are you? And the top place Mercury bonus. Where are you, Diz? Did you go home? All right. Well, he didn't win. He was correct. All right. Let's get our first place boater up. He caught 2.61 kilos on day one, 2.375 kilos today for a total bag of 4.985 kilos. He wins $2,500. Let's get up Tristan Taylor. Back to back, mate. Well done. Get one of these weighty little beasts in your hand. It's been a while since you've won one of those.
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
$2,500 as well, so that's going to go in your pocket. We have got a big novelty check somewhere. Dan, I think, is going to whip it out of the van. Going to get the novelty check there. He's got it stashed away, and we want to show this to all the people on the live stream as well, because the trophies are nice, the money's nice, but this is, where do yours all go?
In the wardrobe.
I'm very disappointed, mate. You got to get all that Iron Man stuff off the mantelpiece, and you got to get these checks up there, mate, especially since it's got your naming sponsor on there. Tristo, run us through your weekend. It sounds like you didn't have a 100-fish weekend, but you caught the ones that counted.
Yeah, caught 12 fish all weekend. 12 legals, actually, so 6 each day. Didn't have much room for error. Fished the inside of the porpoise wall, basically, the really shallow bits, and found that there's a couple of little blowout holes, and every time you get near those, that's where the fish would be. And it's only 3 foot deep or something, but I was using 1/4 ounce and 1/6 jig heads, which probably sounds counterintuitive, but just for the wind and the current and just trying to be able to get it in that spot and hold it in the sand there. Yeah, the atomic seekers.
Tell us about, we've talked to you, you've won a few events before, we've talked to you about your rig. You love using the Samurai rods. Which one did the damage for you this weekend?
The Samurai Reaction 201. That's basically, I had 4 of those, and that's all I ever use.
That is all you ever use, isn't it? You have 4, they have braid and leader. What braid and leader do you have on them?
I've got the Unitica, what is it?
It's some Japanese word.
Yeah. Eggy braid. And then we've got the Aga leader on that, and usually 6 pound.
Awesome, mate. You fished only 3 foot of water for the weekend. You probably didn't burn much fuel going down to the mouth of the river there. Do you reckon next time we come to Ballina, you can make it 3 from 3?
Probably not. But anytime we come to Ballina, I find it's just the hardest place. You really have to just keep trucking away at it. It's never an easy place to fish, for me anyway.
One final question: when the seaward boundary got brought in through that massive swell, and let's say I think there's no one disagrees that was a decent decision to keep everyone out of the breaking waves. Did you think that screwed your game plan?
No, I was quite happy. It was pretty off its head on pre-fish day, so I was pretty happy not to be forced to go out there because I would have probably gone out there. Yeah.
That's awesome, mate. Look, let's get a round of applause for our champion, the atomic round of the Daiwa BREAM Series, Tristan Taylor. Well done. Winners of the boater and non-boater side, please hang around for your interviews. Otherwise, drive safely home, people, and thank you very much for everyone who turned in on the live stream. Thank you to the scorers. Thank you to the helpers.